Good morning, YouTube. Today is day 4. Currently it is 9:22 a.m. I woke up at around 7:50. I had a call with my mentor at 8:20 a.m., 8:30. So we hopped on that. That was about an hour. We went over some cold calls. The improvement is already fucking noticeable. He's already saying like I'm doing a pretty good job, and with this help, it's like he gives me improvements and I make them. It's pretty simple. And, we just keep progressing like that. So he gave me a lot of help today again, just going over sales call pointers and tips again. There's nothing scripted about a sales call. It's two people having a conversation, speaking about, common interests and trying to achieve some sort of goal that is going to be beneficial to both parties. And there's a lot of emotions and human nature and psychology involved. And I am already pretty good at speaking, and I understand human nature to a decent degree, and I kind of already understand these things. But with him on my side, plus this practice that I'm doing, plus more speaking, plus me, practicing the things by myself and learning about these things more, like these qualities, as in understanding human nature and psychology, through me understanding these more. Ow, got a canker sore right here. Shit hurts like a motherfucker. But yeah, just did that for an hour. So now I'm gonna practice for about an hour because I got 2 sales calls coming up. One at 10:30 to 11:10, then a little buffer time of 20 minutes. Then one is 11:30 to 12:10. So if all goes well, day 4, we're fucking in, bro. Payment structure is super easy. Honestly, the only thing that's going to be difficult is just, I don't know, because I feel like cold calling was the hardest part. I can't even lie. I'm going to go into the sales call. The discovery, it's breaking down to 3 parts. There's discovery, presentation, negotiation. Negotiation, I think, is honestly going to be kind of easy because you just touch on what you found out in discovery and presentation. I think presentation is also going to be easy. I think that discovery is going to be difficult because that's when I have to ask questions and I have to pull pain, but then also find information out about them and then store it all here. So that's going to be a little challenging, but hey, good thing we have fucking infinite time and endless sales calls to do. So we're going to do that. Right now I'm going to go pray and I'm going to read a little bit of the Bible just to lock in with my faith. Thank God. And then practice for about half an hour. Then fucking get some clients, baby. Wish me luck, guys. Okay. Alrighty. So, just before we start, since we only have like 15-20 minutes, I'm just going to kind of let you know how this call is going to go. So, I'm just going to start off asking you some questions about your business to see if I can actually help you. And then after that, I'll explain what we do, give you a nice in-depth breakdown tailored to your business and exactly what you need. And then at the end, we'll talk about pricing and contracts and all that stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so just to start, what brought you onto this call today?
What?
Why did you decide to join this call? Why did you decide to have a meeting today with me?
Because of that, you said you have some help for me for the more clients for this business.
Okay. And how is that, how many jobs are you getting per year right now, since you do want more work? Currently, how many jobs are you getting on a yearly basis or a monthly basis?
From you?
No, from yourself. Just without me, just what you're doing right now. How is that working? Because you said you want more jobs. So how is it going right now?
Is it right now? Is too slow?
Too slow? So you're only getting so how many jobs per month are you getting then? Very few, 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your profit margins on the jobs? Around 30%?
Approximate.
Okay. And then the average price of a job, what is that? Where does that usually fall in between a range of?
Depending on a job, what kind of job?
So
we do the flooring, we do the basements. So depending on a job.
Okay, so can you give just maybe a large range, anywhere from the cheapest job you would do to maybe a more high end one, even if it's a big range, just so I can get an understanding.
Middle, not too much, not big job, not a small job.
Yeah.
So in a middle of the range.
Okay, so I do have to like attach a number to it just so I know for like to see how much that we can tailor the package to you for. So I assume is that anywhere from like the average job's about 20,000?
I don't understand actually this type of the question is. So would you tell me you guys how is work your company your online more with social media you do the work with the social media or something else?
Yeah, so to answer your first question, you said like you don't understand these types of questions. So the reason I have to ask you these is because when I talk with my clients, I need to know if they meet a certain like checklist so that I know we can actually help them, right? And I also then can tailor specific packages of like payments and all that stuff to them depending on where they're at in their business right? To answer your second question, I'll just give you a brief kind of umbrella overview right now, but then I would like to stick back to the frame just so we can actually get through this like nicely and smoothly. But what we do pretty much is we come in and we'll run your ads on Facebook and we generate you a lot of leads. And now these leads don't really mean anything. So we actually call them ourselves and we verify them for you. But now you're thinking like, well, what if you verify them, but I don't think they're verified? So that's why you and we make a checklist together and then we go over and we make sure that all the leads that get inputted into your calendar actually meet your checklist. And then, depending on how free you are and how much time you've got, I don't know if you have any sales reps or anything, but I can actually live transfer calls over to you. And then you would just speak with the hottest leads ready to buy, like on the phone, like within the same minute that I'm talking to them, for example. So pretty much what we do is we come to you with these leads, we nurture them, and we make them ready to pay. And only the best ones with the highest likelihood of converting actually get inserted into your calendar.
So mostly, is we if do the with the floating. So floating is approximately is one job is around 5,000 to 6,000.
Okay.
Yeah, and depending on the basement, if we do the full basement, so we do that depending on the size is something like that. So around 30 to 40. Around above, under 50,000.
Okay. And you guys only do basement and floors, or do you do other remodeling and renovations?
We do the remodeling full apartments.
Okay. And do you do any kitchen or bathrooms? Or you just like to stick?
We do.
You do that as well? Okay, great. Yeah. So, and if we could, if we did work together, what jobs are your go-to? What are your most enjoyable jobs? Do you like to do full apartments, kitchens, bathrooms? Like, what are your ideal jobs?
Kitchen, bathrooms, basements.
Okay, great. So, because I can tell you for sure with our clients right now, we actually get them primarily kitchen and bathroom. We have gotten some basement, but more so we get kitchen and bathroom remodeling. And that's why a lot of the different companies, they like to come to us because we get the highest quality of the kitchen and bathroom in the GTA. So that's great. So, and then, just wanted to ask you, have you ever worked with, an agency, or have you ever done marketing for yourself before? Have you ever done any of these things?
I have references.
Okay. But like you said, that's pretty slow. So you're looking to kind of experiment with new things?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I got to ask now, what would change if you got more jobs? Is there anything would that change your life in any sort of way? Or would it just business?
Well, of course, it's a business.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you have a family? Like, just like being person to person here, because if we work together, I do want to understand that you're a trustworthy guy, and like I want to be straightforward and open with you as well. So, like, how would this impact your life?
I don't think so. This question is along with that the business. So straight, you tell me if you have some, the contact, something like that job. You tell me, you show me, and
yes.
You send me an email. If is is a job is if I got the job, so definitely I compulsorily do your company too.
Pardon me. Can you just repeat that last part? I didn't hear you too well.
No, is what guys you work is by the commission?
Yeah, so actually, yeah.
What is work? What is your prices is like that? Is it per job or per, so what do you guys do?
Yeah, so since we're on this part now, I'll get into kind of what we do. So now I'll just pretty much explain it. So yeah, we actually work on a performance basis. So we don't charge you unless the clients that get inserted into your calendar meet your requirements. So like I said, you and I, we would work together and we make a checklist. And now when we call these leads and we follow up on them with the checklist, only the ones who meet your standards and then exceed them, we put them into your appointment, into your calendars. And every single call that we have, they all get recorded on our software that you would have access to if you need to listen to them back for whatever reason. And if the prospects, right, if these potential leads, they already, let's say they're scouting, right? They want to get they want to get a quote from you, a quote from John down the street, whatever the case may be. We don't even include them. We only want to get people that want you and are interested in you and your services, right? So we do that through we do the acquisition, which is like I told you, we run the ads for you, then we qualify them, and then after that, depending on your availability, we can either live transfer them to you, or we can just insert them right into your calendar. And once again, you only pay if the client shows up to the meeting or if it turns into a site visit or whatever. But we are selling the meeting itself, like getting you the qualified appointment. Then we also host weekly calls. And if you want to go longer or shorter, depending on whatever, that's fine. But usually we host weekly calls with our clients, and then we'll go over every single lead. We'll watch the videos back. We'll discuss any updates or any follow-ups that we could, improve on. Because here at Decor, we really just want to make it so that your business can just thrive and let you focus on the work side of things, while we can just focus on the marketing and all the digital side of things for you guys, right? And then that is pretty well all. So now I just want to let you know, are there any questions that you would have about anything that I just discussed?
No, what is if I got a job?
Yeah.
You provide me a link for the client, so we go there and we check the job and we can code everything in. So how much you charge is per job?
Okay, so and I will say that in a sec, but just outside of the pay and all that, would you say there's any other doubts or like worries you have about this kind of product outside of the pay?
No. My question is,
yeah,
you guys is how much charge me for per job? Is how much? What percentage for that?
Yeah. So depending on the jobs that we get you, and on average, it seems your jobs are around 20 to 25,000, because we're going to try and get you no flooring. We're going to try and get you just bathrooms and kitchens, so it can be higher, return on investment for you. But we usually take about 10%, and we just charge that when they show up, right? So we charge around probably 600, 700 for a qualified appointment. And then also the ad spend comes directly out of your account. So we run the ads from your account and it leaves your account itself. So it's like $50 a day. We run the ads, and then within like 4 or 5 days, we start generating lots of leads, because the algorithm just takes a second for it to pick up. Once we do that, boom, they start getting inserted into your calendar. Only qualified leads. We take a percentage of your profit, which is, it's a flat fee. It's always going to be the 600 for every appointment, no more, no less. And then for the actual payment method, we always charge upfront to start with the clients. We do a pre-played for the first amount of 5 leads. And then after that, then we start going lead by lead.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you mean is with you guys the marketing? So marketing cost is around is $50 per day.
Yeah, and that is just purely for marketing.
For marketing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Michael, I have your information. Good. You give me a detail for that, and I think about that, and I have your number. So definitely, I think about first, and then I call you back. Okay.
Okay, so can we set up a meeting to go over this a second day? Because normally, like we said in the first call,
that's what thing is. That's what I'm saying. What kind of information I needed, you provide me everything. You detail me. Okay.
Okay.
So I think about that. If it's possible, I give you a call. So I make appointment. So I go with you. Okay. I think about first. So then I call you.
Okay, may I ask, like, what is there still to think about?
No.
Is work not?
No. Actually, I have I'm here in Mississauga.
Okay.
So I have one is a guy over here. I have appointment over here.
Okay.
So I have your number. So definitely, I call with you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you
great.
For your time.
Alrighty.
Thank
See you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Dude, I have to get better at sales calls. I feel lost when I'm on there. Like I don't know how to pull pain on these questions, bro. He literally told me that he said that work is slow right now. So boom, that's the answer right there. Work is slow. So now I need to take work being slow and make him understand that if he stays in this slow work state, he gets fucked eternally. That's what I need to make him understand, right? Like, that is fucking annoying that I'm a shit fucking salesman. Pull pain, understand the pain, make them realize they have problems. Okay, so he said, and I'm just gonna keep the video going just so I can think aloud here. So he said, depending on the answer, direct the conversation that way, create pain on the problem, and show them why you're the answer. Okay, so I should have been referencing, well, first of all, the guy didn't even fucking go on Zoom, which is retarded, but secondly, so depending on the answers, direct the conversation in that way, create pain on the problem, and show them why you are the answer. So he said that work is slow. So he said work is slow right now. Okay, boom, that's the answer now. Okay, number of jobs last year, he said he gets about 3 a month. Okay, about 3 per month. The profit margin's around 30%. Annual revenue, it kind of changes. He's not making much right now because he's getting shitty jobs. Have you experimented with an agency before? He said no, he hasn't, but he wants to do it. Full apartment renovations as well. He said he was looking to do something different, and he did say he would for sure call me back. I don't know if I really believe that, but we'll see how that goes. So how could I have taken that differently if he said it was slow? Work is slow, and like, okay, so why aren't you why aren't you doing anything about that right now? Oh, but I am. That's why I'm on this call, trying to do something about it. Man, sales are difficult, bro. Cold calling is making more sense now, but this actually trying to, like, I have to come off confident and competent. Like, fuck. It's because this guy didn't fit into my frame. Like, we shouldn't have even done the call, but he was, like, I felt like I was going to lose him unless we didn't go on this call. Like, on the phone, because we're supposed to do it on Zoom, but, hey, bro. At least I got the call. Meet you. Nice to finally meet you, for real. So, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Yourself?
Good.
Okay, so, I'm just going to start off by, I'm just going to tell you, like, how this is going to go quickly because we already wasted some time. So pretty much how we're going to start off is I'm just going to ask you just a quick question, and what I want to know is if everything goes well today and we do have to make a decision, are you able to make one right now today?
No, I have to take at least 24 hours to discuss about with my senior, and then we can let you know.
Okay, great. So that's completely fine. And then so now we'll just get right into it. So why did you decide to join this call today? Like what is the main reason?
Because you gave us the offer to give the more jobs, so we would like to have the more business with you guys if possible, and then we can discuss the options what we have.
Okay, so if you want more jobs, that means it's kind of slow right now for you guys?
No, we are not slow. We are busy actually.
Oh.
But so we had the slow time before, 2 months before.
Yep.
So that's I guess everywhere in the market. So we want to compensate that loss to the coming months so that we can have annual profit at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. So are you guys looking to increase the size of your business and scale? That's why you want this more work as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. So currently, with where you guys are currently at, what are your, how many jobs are you getting per month?
Almost 50 kitchens.
50?
Yeah, plus renovations.
Okay, and I'm just taking a little bit of notes as well as we go.
Yeah, because we do have different teams for the renovation,
Okay.
like flooring, washroom renovation, five festive units, and then we do the kitchens as well.
Okay, great. And of those, what are your like ideal jobs? Like, do you prefer the kitchen renovations or the bathrooms?
We prefer flooring, floor tiles, and the kitchens.
And when you're like doing the kitchens, like, do you guys usually use like what kind of materials are you using? Is it like granite, quartz, and even with the tiles?
We have cabinets for cabinet making. We can use the plywood or melamine, depends upon the customer demand. And for the doors of the kitchen, we have MDF thermofoil, acrylic material, maple wood, oak, and MDF painted. For countertop, we can do laminate wooden counters or quartz.
Okay, great. And so, what is for these jobs? What is like the average price if you had to give me like a range?
I cannot tell that because I don't have any idea about the size of the kitchen. It's
Okay.
all depends upon the size and the selection of the customer, because we have the basic standard quality material and we have the upgraded ones.
Okay.
So based upon the customer selection, we can make.
So you are looking for your ideal customer. That would be someone who has, more of a budget, who's looking to get a nice, high quality renovation done to their kitchen or bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. And with your current lead generation, are you getting a lot of high quality leads, or is it more so like people just wanting some small work done with not a
Medium
lot?
and high both. Medium and high both. It's all mixed because every customer wants the kitchen or bathroom model according to their budget. So sometimes we do like on the moderate range, sometimes we do on the higher side. So it depends upon the customer selection. It's not our decision totally. It's all customers' decision.
Okay, so if I could get you more of those high quality, high end type of kitchens and bathrooms, would that be like something you'd enjoy? Like definitely way more of the high quality?
We can do so.
Okay, great. And then just lastly, before I kind of go into a little bit more about my service and I can explain that to you, what are your guys' profit margins looking like?
Should be 50 to 60% is expense on the everything if we are doing something.
Okay.
That, like, we spend on the material, we spend on labor, so 50 to 60% cutoff is for the expenses.
Okay.
And rest of we can like save.
Okay, great. And so overall, you would say most of your jobs, they're technically like below around 40, like probably below 40, 50,000? That's like the higher limit?
Most of the roughly kitchens are around 15,000 to 30,000.
Okay.
That's our average. And some kitchens, like few kitchens in the month comes like above 40,000.
Great to hear.
Depends upon if the customer really want. There is a really big kitchen and they want a nice upgraded wood material.
Mm-hmm. And what's your ideal area that you like to serve? Like in Toronto or?
We prefer Brampton, Mississauga, Gulf, Kitchener, Orangeville, Georgetown. We can actually go to the Windsor side as well. It's far, but we can do so. In Toronto, we can do North York, not in the central Toronto.
None of that?
No, because there are all apartments.
Ah.
So it's really hard to manage with the management of the apartments to get this certification so that when we can start, like it's kind of those services which are going to delay our job. So we have to get the permissions for everything to leave there. So that's totally different.
Okay.
But in emergency, if you have an emergency there, we can do so. We can install the kitchen, but not preferably.
Okay. So now, all right, great. So now I'll show you this presentation. So I'm just going to turn the phone. And bear with me here. This is my first time doing it over FaceTime, so. All right, great. So, yeah, this is, and sorry, because we're doing it over the phone, I still just wanted to get a recording. So that top left, that's just like a little recording thing. So yeah, pretty much this Word Decor. Welcome to the company. So for our quality assurance, basically how we work is we handle acquisition, qualification, and we also send them over to you live if needed. So starting off with the acquisition, how that works is we run your ads on Facebook and Instagram. And now from this, we generate tons of leads. Then that's where the qualification part comes in. I'll zoom in a bit for you. So for the qualification, that's what I was kind of telling you the other day. We call them with a checklist that you and I make together. And then we make it so that when we qualify these leads and these homeowners, the only people that you already pre-qualified with your list get inserted into the calendar, right? Then for the hottest leads, for the homeowners that meet your requirements, that want to get the job done as soon as possible, with the software that we use, we actually have a live transfer option where I'll call the lead, I'll speak with them, and then I will call you directly. We can speak for like 30 seconds. I'll tell you, what type of job they want, their budget, where they are, and then I will transfer them over to you directly so you can call with them on the phone, and then you can have a better understanding of who they are and what they want, and then you can, set up a site visit, do whatever you want, right? And as for, you can see these 2 points at the bottom here, every appointment does come with a recording of the call, because on the software we use, it has a recording feature. So every single call that I have with the leads, it will be recorded, and you will have access to it if you want to go over it and tweak a little bit of the process. Then, if the prospect is already working with another company, right? We don't want to send you those leads because they're just looking for different quotes. We want to send you exclusive clients that come to you and say, we want you guys to do our work for us, right?
Okay.
So then it's kind of hard to see from here, but these are all just like different types of ads. We did have some roofing clients. So like these are just a bunch of different ads that we've done. And if you want, I can send you over this presentation. Once again, we had some roofing clients. So this is pretty much just some of the roofing like sponsors that we have, the ads that we'd run. Because sometimes if they want, we do it on Google. We usually stick with Facebook first, and then we'll go into Google afterwards. So depending on how you want to work that out, we stick with Facebook primarily, but Google is offered. Then for you and I, for communications, we have weekly calls. So we host these weekly calls, and if you'd like, we could do it on a more frequent basis or a less frequent basis. Everything's up for discussion. And what we do in these calls is we go over every single call that we've had with the leads, and you can see exactly how we're handling them, what we're saying, if it's meeting your criteria, if you want to change anything up. And then as well, if you just want to improve your sales process, if you think like, okay, I need to improve my close rate, for example, well then we come in and we'll help you, and we can go through that through like, going over all the calls and stuff. And then this is just for the payment stuff. So just before we get into the pay, which I know you're going to discuss tomorrow, are there any other objections that you currently have, or any doubts about the service right now?
Okay. So my first question, if you are going to run the ad, so what is the platform? So where are you going to run that?
Yes.
On the Facebook, Instagram, Google, where are you going to do that?
Yeah, so we run them on Facebook and Instagram to start, and we run them from your ad account. So what we do is we set up your card to the Facebook, it's called Meta. That's what the whole playbook is. And we set your card up to there, and then we spend $50 a day on the ads, because that's what you need to get multiple leads. So we get you anywhere from 3 to 5 homeowners per day reaching out to me on your ads saying, okay, I want this work done. Then we call them and we qualify of those 5 to make sure that they're actually that they want to get work done. So if they want to get work done, that's when I would transfer them over to you or into your calendar. But if they're not, scrap them, on to the next. So we generate about 4 to 5 leads a day on Facebook and Instagram from your ad account that we fully run and set up.
So if you are going to charge $50 per day, then is it sure that we are going to have the leads 3 to 4 per day?
Pardon me?
Or 2 to 3? If you are going to charge $50 per day,
yes,
let's say, so is it how many what is the success chance to get the leads 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 per day? Is it for sure, or is it by chance?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So I'll say 2 things for that. So one, depending on the area that we run the ads in, for our previous clients, we ran the ads in the Toronto area, around Brampton, Caledon, a little bit of Aurora. We kind of ran them around there because we can choose where to put them. And we were getting about a $12, $13 cost per lead. So of the $50 that we spend per day, for about every $10 to $12 spent, you get one lead. So the success rate is relatively high. But you don't care about the leads coming in, because even if we get you 2,000 leads, if none of them turn into jobs, then you're not getting any money, right?
It means to say you are going to charge $50, but we will get the leads, but it is not sure that if those leads are worth for us or not, right?
Exactly, and that's why we call them with the qualifying checklist to then make them actually, qualified. So that's the whole thing with the whole marketing side of things. One of the most surefire ways to actually scale is to do marketing, because word of mouth and referrals are kind of dead right now. Not dead, but it's just not the modern time. And when you run ads, that's actually what you do. You get your image out there, you let people see you, and then it just develops over time. And then with the help of us qualifying them, that's when it's like, okay, we get 15 quotes, 10 quotes a month from the 100 leads that we generate. And like you said, the average cost is around $25,000-$30,000. So even spending the $50 a day, we do it for like 25 days, let's say.
So what was the total monthly charge for you?
Yeah, so that is not, right now with the ads, we don't see any of that. That is purely for the marketing. That is for you and your business. We do a performance package. So how we do it is per qualified lead, we charge you an X amount. So we charge you around $600, $500 per qualified appointment that meets your standards and goes into your calendar. Yes.
So you are not going to charge $50, you are going to charge per lead, which will be successful.
Yes, exactly. Only when they actually show up.
In the other wording, we can say you're going to have your sharing, like commission sharing, from each job we are getting.
Yes, but only when the client shows up to the meeting and they actually talk with you. So
Actually, we will get the job, or in actual they just show up?
Yeah, so because me personally, in my business, we don't have any control over you guys being able to sell the client. That's why we can help you with that if needed. We charge you based on the appointments and the quality of the appointments that we bring you. So that's why we qualify them with you, make sure that they meet your standards and sometimes are even above your standards, so that we can bring you the best of the best so you can work your magic.
So it doesn't matter if we are finalizing the lead with them to get, and by getting the deposit, it doesn't matter to you. You're gonna just charge by sending the customer here.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the other thing if they are not signing the contract with us. That's not your part, right?
Yeah, that's not our part. Yeah.
So if the customer shows up till here, till the store, then you're gonna charge $500 to $600, whatever.
Yes.
Depends upon the average.
Yeah, and if your closing rate, let's just say it's not that good. Let's say the leads we're bringing you don't close, whether that's on you guys or on them, right? Let's say it doesn't close, then that's when we'll come in and we'll try to see okay, how can we also help you with this side of things so that we can make it more worthwhile for your investment? Because at the end of the day, I obviously want to make money, but I care more so about making your business more money, because that's my service. I want to help you guys and help other renovation businesses.
Okay. Got it. And so are we going to have the lead access, or you are the only person who can have the access for the leads?
You have access if you'd like. If you have a sales representative, for example, and you would want them to call the leads instead of me, that can be arranged for sure. But I will say the way that you make the leads get the most high intent is right when they fill out the form, you call them within 1 minute. So that's what we specialize. So right when they fill out that form, when they're still hot, we call and we strike right then. And that's why, yes.
And, okay. It is you're saying the charges will be per lead.
Per qualified appointment, not per lead. So we'll get you 100 leads, let's say. You don't pay for any of those leads at all. Only the 10 or 15 that we believe will sell, we bring to you, and you pay us for those ones. So there is a little bit of trust involved, and I will say you can't trust me. We only want to get you good, high quality jobs. That's why before I was asking what your ideal jobs are, so we can try and isolate for those people. And then let's say we get you 5 quotes of the higher quality. Maybe that's enough work for you guys in a month, right? Maybe you'd want then to fill it out with some lower quality ones, whatever. We could obviously work that out later, but yeah, we want to get you the highest quality leads.
Okay, I have to think about it, and then I have to discuss this thing with my senior as well in the meeting, and then we can let you know
Okay, for sure.
about that decision.
Yes, for sure. And I will let you know that the payment plan, it is a upfront payment for the first time. It's for the first 5 leads that we get you. They're prepaid, so you would pay us upfront. Sorry, $2,500. You wouldn't pay us for the first 5 leads that we get you, or the first 5 appointments that we get you. But then after that, it'd be going rolling appointment by appointment.
How you get the payment, like by check?
I have there's this online payment processor called Stripe, and it just sends you an invoice. You pay that, and then after that, it just auto charges.
So you will get the payment before the customer shows here or after the customer shows here?
So for the first 5, you pay before, just so that we know we're locked in. Yeah, and then after that, you pay when they show up.
Okay, when they show up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think about it, and then we can let you know.
Sounds
By email
amazing.
or message. Yeah. Okay.
If it's okay with you, I would prefer a call. So just give me a call, when you've made a decision, and we can chat then.
We'll let you know.
Thank you so much, Jazz.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, homies. Bro, what the fuck is going on with this Loom shit right now? There we go. 2 sales calls down. I could definitely do better. They said they can't make a decision today. So normally, see, I just wanted to get some experience right now and just understand sales a bit more. But typically, when they hit me with the, I can't make a decision today, I'd go, all right, sick. I'm looking to start right now. So let's reschedule for when you can make a decision on the spot. But I wanted to get some experience. I wanted to feel it out. I wanted to get in the swing of things. Even there, like I was talking a bunch, I need to ask more questions. I did better in the discovery on that call than I did on the previous one. But in the presentation, after I explain that service, I need to say, do you see this, working for you, or do you see this bringing impacts to your business? But I believe I did a pretty good presentation that I was calm and composed. I did a pretty good job. I think that out of these 2, I think one of them will follow up with me and I will get a client. So I'm hyped, bro. So now, what's the next step? I'm going to go eat some food. Oh, I didn't realize the mic. I'm going to go eat some food, and then I'm probably going to come back, do some cold calling, and then I'm going to follow up with a dude that I called yesterday to book an appointment for either tomorrow or Sunday to meet in person in Mississauga. And then gym, and I gotta start moving some stuff again with my parents. So, hey bro, this is growth, baby. This is growth. Okay, so I just recorded this video, but my microphone was on mute. But I'm just gonna re-record it because I'm just like that. So, in the last video, you guys saw me call someone. There's like an 11-minute call, and he was saying like, yo, I don't do contract, I don't do none of that. I want to meet him in person, look you, eye to eye, and see if you're a real G. And I'm like, yo, I'm about that. And he's like, all right, sick. So I just called him back. We booked the appointment for Sunday, 12:30 in Mississauga. My brother lives in Mississauga, super convenient. I'm gonna go there first, get this nice ass. There's this brand called Derrick Rose. There's really nice shirts. He's got 2 or 3 of them, so I'm gonna take one of those for the day or for the meeting. Go where I drip at, and see this? Okay, I don't think it's that big now, but I'm definitely pretty large. And I'm gonna wear this shirt. It's gonna fucking compliment my physique. I'm gonna wear the fucking LV shades, have aura, walk in there, fucking positive ass vibes, optimistic vibes. Looking good, feeling good, good posture, charismatic, and I'm gonna buy this guy a coffee too. So go in there, sweep him off his feet in the first fucking 5 seconds, 10 seconds of me meeting him, right? Because it's all about perceived value. If he looks at me and he says, or he thinks in his mind, right? That guy he's physically very fit, he speaks very well, he's serious about his business, he wants to help my business, and he's a great communicator. Damn. Oh, and he's like an honest, down to earth, true person, bro. How can I not like this guy, right? And it's impossible to not like me when I approach you with that, with those vibes, right? And the thing is, I don't approach everyone with those vibes because not everyone deserves those vibes. Because sometimes you'll have people that actually try and tear you down and don't fuck with you, and you can't give your energy to those people because they're gonna sap it, right? And it's actually real. They sap your energy. You need to get away from those people at all costs. And it's tough because some of those people are your friends, but if they sap your energy, fucking go away. You don't have to cut them off, but just if they're here, go off the screen, okay? And I'm pretty hyped for that, so that's gonna be fire. And then right now I'm gonna be helping my parents move some shit. We are finishing up our final 2 days of moving everything. We moved like fucking a house down the street, but we still are just moving shit, so we're doing that right now. And then I got a call with the mentor tomorrow. We're gonna go over my sales calls. You guys are gonna see those videos, and well, not the video of the sales call, but like an update of it. And then it's also my brother's birthday tonight, so we're gonna have some of the family coming over around 9:30. We're gonna have some cake, schmuck a little, drink a little, and then see where the night takes us. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I really just want to say this, the gratitude I've been feeling the past couple of days and that I just carry around with me. The more and more shit that happens for me, and the more W's I get sent in my direction, and the higher I ascend, the more and more grateful I become, because I understand that everything just comes from the man above, right? And then when I have people like Ryan Bokla and Luke Doran on my fucking side, and Aryan Tiwari, and I've got these guys, and they got my back, and they're supporting me, and they're uplifting. I got Katic Raskin, they're uplifting me. They're saying, you got this, and they're all pushing me. And they're saying, bro, you can do it. And I already know I can do it myself. And God's got my back, bro. Like I literally cannot fail. So you guys need to fucking hop on the train, because I don't want to say it's leaving the station. I want to say it's left the station, but it's going very slow. Like you could definitely run and catch up to the train right now for sure. But as soon as I fucking add some more charcoal to that motherfucking furnace, and I think that's how trains work, and it starts going faster, zoom, we're gone. So catch up right now. This is so weird. Like I'm being double recorded right now. I'm looking to post this because it's kind of fire. Look how much me there is on the screen. But I've never said this before, but yo, in the description below, if y'all want to comment your thoughts on the do, it's not like, normally I like having longer hair, as in the previous videos, and like it's kind of flowy and wavy, but like this definitely gives off like a professional vibe, professional look. It's still a bit long, which I kind of like, and it's going to grow a bit more, which I also kind of like. But let me know your thoughts on it, because I definitely feel empowered when I have this do and I'm talking to other business owners. But obviously, just give me your thoughts and opinions, because I want to know. Look at the delt! Alright, now I gotta go move. Yes. Emphasis on the catch up right now, because the thing is, this is my movie, and I'm Brad Pitt. That's a Bullet Train reference. And what does the Bullet Train do? It's just fast as fuck, bro. I'm literally on the Bullet Train. I'm upgrading the charcoal train to the Bullet Train as we speak. It cost like fucking 13 million gold. There was some dark elixir included, and I have 4 builders working on it right now as we speak. So like, bro, when this Bullet Train becomes a Bullet Train, me again, 2 me's, it's gonna fucking ascend. Bro, I actually just like love just being me.